Hey, Dan, are we talking?
Oh, yeah, Tim. We talking.
Oh,
We talking.
woo! Let's go, Lee!
Presented by Bizarro Beats.
Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah.
Did you? Did you really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome back to the greatest show ever made by humans, ever concocted by three schmoes with three microphones. Are we talking episode 135? Back for another motherfucking week consistently. What you know about consistency? Nothing. You don't know anything about that.
Unless
Ever.
you're coming in and listen every week.
Unless you
Then
come in
you're
and listen.
consistent.
Yeah, straight up. Unless you come in and consistently listen every single week. Your mother's favorite podcast, your girlfriend's favorite podcast, your ex-girl's, your next girl's favorite fucking podcast ever in the world. Better than Joe Rogan. Better than Call Her Daddy, whatever the fuck that show is called. Better than anything on Barstool. I'll fight Caleb right now. I actually like Caleb. He's like one of the few I like on Barstool.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. But you know what? They're all missing one thing.
Are we talking?
Bizarro Beats.
They are, in fact, missing me.
Nice.
It's true.
Good intro.
Dan, do that thing that you do.
Thank you.
Can you do that thing like you're like hitting it, almost like a pinata, hit it with the medias?
I don't really hit it. But go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I can't do it like that. Let me recoup.
Go.
Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go leave a like, comment. Go share it. Go hit the link tree. Go buy some merch. Go buy a beat. Go buy something, please. You know.
And thank you.
Help us
And
out.
thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Sick. Yeah.
you go.
Talker of the week. I actually got two. Actually, I got three. Three. This is the first time we're ever having three talkers of the week ever.
There's only two of us, Dan.
No, it's not you. Wow. Conceited that you think it's you two, actually. It goes out to Jen, Mikey, and Rocky. You guys have all had long-ass months, and you guys are constant supporters of the show. And if you know what happened to them, you already know. If you don't, it's none of your fucking business. But I do appreciate the three of you for always looking out for the show, always supporting, and y'all the homies.
Nice.
Thank you. Support the homies. Homies support homies.
Yep.
Everybody support everybody.
True.
Joe. What we got today? We're real slow on the start.
So, one thing that I kind of was thinking about, and this is like a shower thought, like actually it was more so like I was sitting on the bus and I was riding home and I was like, you know what, we need a topic. And the topic was weird things about life that we just kind of like go with, just go with it. Like we don't even really think about it too much. So like for an example, not really an example, but this is my the thing that I thought about. It was like if you have siblings, it's like you're and you're close in age or whatever. Like if you're the oldest or youngest, like you're just one day you're just next to this person that like your parents just bestowed, and like that's like, that's who you're with, like pretty much forever. Like no matter how much, if you get along, if you don't talk at all, like you still have a sibling. It's just like it's kind of weird. Like you're kind of just forced to like be friends in a sense.
Yeah, I can
You're
see
just
that.
forced to be related to them.
Yeah, you're just exactly like affiliated with them.
I mean, I actually had this conversation with my brother not that long ago. It's like when we were younger, we fought all the time, and I always had much more of an advantage being, 8 years older.
Yeah.
And he always said he's going to get me back for it, and I always tell him I'm going to beat his ass even in a wheelchair.
Beat him with the wheelchair.
With the wheelchair. Psych, I can stand the whole time. I'm just lazy.
This wheelchair was for you the whole time. It's like, go on ambulance, but not for me.
As I stand up and beat his ass. I'm gonna roll around in it for like 3 years, make people really believe it. He's gonna try to get me back. I'm gonna stand up like Voltron, bro.
He's gonna try to like push you down the stairs. You would have thought.
You would have thought. That's when I fucking people's elbow him from the top stair.
But that's what I was like thinking about. I was like, you're like
Even when you were younger, it's like you didn't really, other than like being home or whatever, you didn't hang out with them. And now it's like I hang out with my siblings all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
As
Like you
big
drink,
as
and you drink with them, and it's like you want, you
Oh,
know,
I wish my brother drank.
and you invite them out with
Oh,
your
my
friends
dad
and
listens
stuff.
to this show. Nah, I still wish he drank. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. I still wish he drank. I've gotten my brother to drink with me maybe 3 times. in
Not
my
fully
entire life.
corrupted yet.
Do you drink? No. It'd be a lot cooler
Cooler
if
if
you
you
did. But that's just I just that was like one of the things I thought about was like you go from like fighting each other or bickering for like 10, 15 years.
And then one day you wake up, you're like, this motherfucker not that bad.
He's all right. Yeah,
He's not bad.
he's cool. He's
He's
cool.
cool.
Yeah. Like no one can mess with that guy, or no one can mess with that one except for me. Like
Yeah.
like
I tell my brother all the time, I am the only one allowed to make fun of you.
Yeah.
Like my mom still yells at me when I like crack jokes with my brother, and she's like, "You can't talk to him like that." I'm like, "No, I'm the only one that can talk to him like that."
I mean, you're the big brother. I'm the younger brother in mine, and Dan's the middle.
We're smack in the middle.
Well, you're the
Yeah.
upper middle.
Yeah, the upper middle. It's a better middle.
He's under management, so like Dan's like I'm under new management type.
Dan's the VP.
Yeah, Dan is the VP.
It's good. It's a good spot to be in.
But no, I just
You know, Dan, I've never experienced it myself, but I've heard that the middle child does get away with the most.
Well, because the oldest child does all the shit, so like the parents are less angry at you doing the same things.
Right. And then they're mostly focused on the younger one.
This is the
Right.
baby.
because
So
they're
you-
like
so
trying to
you-
they're trying to get it
yeah.
right.
Right.
But like the baby also gets all the shit. Like they get whatever they want.
Right.
But it pretty much
Spoiled.
Right, but I'm saying so like you get away with everything, right? That's what I've heard with like being the middle.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be like that, but not anymore.
Dan's like the puppet master in the background. Like Dan will convince his 2 oldest and youngest siblings to go fight, and he'll just stand in the background.
I'll record it.
And he'll record it, and he'll leg it on. Like Dan's orchestrating it.
That's
good.
funny.
It's good. That's actually how it worked.
Is it really?
Well, you've seen Casisa fight.
Oh, I have.
it's like
Fight
I
Club.
haven't seen Dan in there. I've only seen the oldest and youngest.
Casisa Fight Club is fire. We should bring that back, but like put it on pay-per-view. I've been asked to join Casisa Fight Club. and I'm
so was
totally
Tim.
down.
So was Tim.
I have also been asked.
I said, I will just record everything. Don't worry about it.
I'll totally join Casisa Fight Club. We got to get a belt. But it was said it would only happen if Tim did it.
Yeah.
And Tim won't do it. So
Yeah, that's correct.
I'll totally join Casisa Fight Club. Looks like a time. Solid concrete.
Oh, great! Nice brick wall in the corner. And
Yeah.
You're not paying attention. You go down.
Yeah.
Just don't get knocked out. Over
They got scooters
Just
lined.
don't go down.
They got what was
Don't
it?
get hit.
Scooters
Just don't,
and
Tim, just don't get hit.
Just-
Why,
Yeah.
what if I sting like a bee?
Just don't get hit.
yeah.
Rope a dope. Come on, Muhammad Ali.
Just don't get hurt, Tim. It's that easy. Just don't be clumsy.
Learn to take a hit, Tim.
Just learn to stay on your feet, Tim. Yeah. All right. Thanks. But yeah. So what? Do you guys have any other weird things that like kind of just with life?
I would say this doesn't happen more so in New York, but you do see with touristy following like crosswalks and like the signs that say that you can cross the street and that. Like you could literally just cross whatever street you want.
No. See, I learned the very, very hard way that that's only applicable in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Crossing the street
And Rome.
and Rome. And
Rome is sketchy though. Rome is like literally like there's like moving. They don't have the like signs.
Well, that's not, you just follow crosswalks.
And you just walk. No, you
and-
just walk, and you're just supposed to like that's literally what they told me when you go to Rome. Like you just walk the cross.
The thing in Rome too though is if you get hit, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's not the driver.
Right.
Here it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Over there, if you get
Everywhere
hit,
else,
why the fuck are you in the
everywhere
road?
else outside the United States, it's your fault. You got hit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
but
go-
people actually wait for the sign to say walk when there's no cars and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like New York, we
Oh
don't.
yeah, no, you
But-
have to, even, I mean, even when it's like when I go to Chicago, sometimes like I
I'm
literally
literally that jaywalking ticket.
I just do it.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't even allegedly I just do it. You know.
Yeah.
little jaywalking action.
Atlanta, I do it. People just look at me like, wow, is he doing that? Like, there's like a force field that I'm just
It's
walking.
like a
through.
second nature. I just cross the street. I don't care.
I look both
Well, like,
ways.
I go somewhere else and I'm like crossing the street, or I see
I-
tourists.
I'll look
They're
like-
waiting there. And I'm like, there's no cars. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
burn
I'm gonna look.
past you.
I'll look like several times, like the entire time I'm walking, like if I'm in a new city. Like,
Yeah, that's strictly a New York thing that we cross like that.
But, like,
I've come to
It's
find
also
out.
like second nature for people that you walk to the crosswalk. You cross when it turns.
Walking
Yeah.
diagonal.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've told the story before. When I went to Germany and I went to go visit my cousin, I was just crossing left and right, and my cousin's like looking around for cops, and I'm like, "What are you so worried about?" He's like, "No, like you will get a ticket for this. Like it's like 300 euros." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "No, they do not fuck around. Like you cross where you're meant to cross. That's it." And I was like, "If you're caught, it's 300 euros." And I was like,
don't get caught.
I was like, "Don't get caught."
Charge
It's like-
300 euros. I'm never coming back here again.
I'm never going. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Sucks.
Extradite me for 300 euros?
You're on the
You
blacklist.
go back there, you get arrested. We're like,
You're
why?
you're
like, you didn't
blacklisted?
pay this fine.
I completely forget. I try to go back like 10 years later.
Fucking jaywalk again. I'm like, sir, you have a warrant. 'Cause you didn't pay this last time.
The interest is incredible.
2 million
The
euros.
interest is insane. What? Better be a golden road.
The Nazis weren't persecuted this hard. No.
Wow. Where are your papers? Oh, you crossed the street. 300. Euro.
Gam was a whore.
Gam
Gam
was a whore. This is the whore. This is the scar of the whore.
They really need to make that second movie while Willie
Smoke Fest.
Nelson is still alive.
Honestly, it would be probably more hyped up now than it
Yeah,
would be then.
it would. It's just
Even
such
if
a
it
cult
sucked, I'd
classic.
go see it.
Yeah,
No, you need Snoop Dogg and
and Willie Nelson.
yes, and Wiz
100%.
Khalifa.
And Wiz
Just the
Khalifa.
three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be
Lil Wayne,
absolute trash.
maybe not Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's not as big with it. I feel like.
Marcus
You're
Stewart.
lying. Put respect on Lil Wayne's name. This is the second time you've disrespected a major rapper
What are you
on
talking?
this show.
Lil Wayne doesn't smoke like he used to.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I promise you he does.
I feel like every time we
Lil
see
Wayne
him,
used to more drink lean. Now
Yeah.
he probably smokes more than
You
he
know,
drinks lean.
you know when Lil Wayne's about to go in when you hear that lighter spark. That's how you know that verse is about to be destroyed. Okay.
I'm not disrespecting him. I feel like most of the times I see videos of him, he's very like he doesn't sound like or look very high like he used to.
No, he definitely smokes a lot still. He just doesn't drink lean anymore.
I see. I didn't even know he drank lean.
Yeah, he was heavy on the lean. You
Yeah,
never
what
seen
do
the
you-
video?
What do you
of
think
what
a
he said
styrofoam cup was?
Yeah, what do you think that triple stack styrofoam cup
I don't
was?
ask questions.
Sprite.
It was a Slurpee.
The less I know, the better. Sometimes, you know.
You're not wrong. That's how I live my life.
But
The, On that note, I also have another thing: is caring about celebrities.
I don't care.
Secondhand. He just cared about a celebrity. Want a little respect on Lil Wayne, right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Second
I
nature.
definitely do.
See, my thing is like
More artists than like celebrities.
my thing is
If
like
that makes sense, but I guess it's hand in hand.
don't get it twisted. Like I care about celebrities as like a person, but like I don't care who they're dating. I don't care
Oh,
what
yeah, I
they
don't
do.
care
A
about
lot of
that
people,
either.
it's just I don't know. Like,
Like,
second
when
nature,
I
you don't think like a lot of people don't think about it, but
Yeah.
they're locked and loaded on all the celebrity gossip.
I don't
See-
really care about celebrity gossip. Like they're people at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but
They're
I
just
mean, like,
very rich, you know, very notable people.
I don't know if it's fair to say that I'm on top of celebrities. I'm more on top of
They're-
artists. Like I
like
can't
their music.
Name, I can't name actors to save
They
my
are.
life.
Right.
Like
Celebrities.
Iron Man is Iron Man. You know, like I'll see a movie and I'll be like, oh, that's Iron Man.
That's what-
you
yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm terrible with names when it comes to actors and stuff like that. Like in Oppenheimer, I'm like, oh, that's the guy from Peaky Blinders. I don't know
Yeah.
his name. I don't know the first thing about his name, but that's the guy from Peaky Blinders.
Thomas Shelby.
That's Thomas Shelby.
Chris Nolan.
No, that's the
That's
director.
the director.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
I don't even know his name. I genuinely don't know
You
the
know,
guy.
the guy
he's,
that
he's
made like
Tommy Shelby.
the Dark Knight.
Yeah, no, I know from all those
Inception,
movies.
yeah.
Yeah, I know from no, but like I honestly, especially because I kept seeing Christopher Nolan. I was like, oh, I think that's his name, Christopher Nolan.
Oh no.
Because I would always
I'm-
see his face
right.
with the name. I was
It's
like,
like
that's Cillian.
Cillian Murphy or something like that.
Yeah,
is it?
that sounds about
That
right.
sounds about right.
Yeah,
It's
I
Thomas
have
Shelby.
seen I have seen that name too.
It's Thomas Shelby. He's
Yeah.
Tommy Shelby.
Peaky Blinders.
He's Peaky Blinders.
He's
But-
Scarecrow.
Is he really Scarecrow?
Yes, he is. In Batman and Dark Knight. Yep.
No, he's not. Is he
Yeah,
really?
Yes, he is.
Wow. I don't even know that. See?
Yep.
I really don't care. It's more about artists that I'm like more
Still a celebrity.
still a celebrity. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Okay, I'll give it to you.
I thought another one that's weird. It's like you go you go to school, whatever, this and that, and then people that you grew up with who were like the stoners or like drug dealers or whatever they were. Like next thing you know, like a year or two later, like in like your early 20s, and you're like, that person's a cop That person.
Oh,
that
that's
true.
funny.
that
That's a good
person.
one.
That person. What? That person's a firefighter. That person's an EMT.
Don't even
Yo.
think about it.
That person saves people
like-
now. Like that person was like he wanted to fight everybody. Like he's an EMT. Like,
Yeah.
he wants to save people.
Totally forgot. Like you just.
He's a
whatever, they're
teacher?
doing whatever. And
That
they're-
person's a teacher. Are you kidding me? Like
Yo, there's definitely a few cops that I know that I have personally seen do wild shit and are cops now.
Now they
And
are
I'm
the
just
law.
I'm just like, yo, they just give that badge to anybody.
But
bro.
even people I see that are teachers, I'm like, you're a teacher? I'm like,
yeah, sometimes it's like
what?
you don't think about it. Like they could be doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's exactly not where you thought.
the
they were
stuff
gonna
I
be.
see you do, like you're a teacher. Like,
Yeah.
like there's the younger generation is supposed to look up to you. Like,
You're talking about everybody down the shore, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
Shout out to my favorite tweet of all time. I think I've said it on this show before, but I think Dan knows the kid that actually tweeted it. The one about the bathrooms and the shore.
Say it again.
So legendary tweet was, yo, girls go down to the shore and get dogged out in a DJ's porta potty just to go teach second grade on Monday. And I lost my mind. Okay? I actually,
But like,
it's
yeah.
true though. It's true. It's really true. I don't think anyone understands the trueness of that statement.
Like, especially like when I think about like when I was growing up, it's like you would see a teacher and like yes, like you would see a teacher outside school, you're like that's so weird, and it's not even like a very like it's just like they're walking in the mall, you run into them in a supermarket,
Yeah,
whatever.
what are you up to? And they hit you with that, and you're like, wait, what?
What? I was like, you actually have a life.
Yeah.
Like it
And,
just
like, you feel bad when you hit them with like, wait, what? Because you know they think, God, they thought I was gonna do nothing with my life.
Yeah.
That's it. Proved you wrong.
Yep, gotta love it.
but like that would just like blows my mind. Or it's like the person like they go out partying this and that, or they're having like you know them as like the drinker, the partier, and like a year later you're like that person has a baby.
Yeah.
Like that person's getting
Well, that kind of
like,
checks out. But
that one checks out.
No, like just in general, like
I thought you were
people
gonna,
that are
I thought you
like,
were gonna go on that route and see like, oh yeah, he's an engineer, like you do
No.
to me all the time.
It's kind of crazy that Dan is an engineer, yo. It's kind of crazy. Watching Dan's mind work as he's drunk, though, is like a total art form. Because I've seen him just stare at shit when he's drunk, and I was like, he could definitely take that apart and put it back together right now. Like, if I gave him like a wrench and a screwdriver, he'll be like, I'll be right back.
He's like
And then
pulling
just-
Superman moves on that. He's like taking the whole thing apart, putting it back together in his mind.
Yeah,
Like a Lego master builder.
just like that Instagram video I put in the voice chat the other day. It's like, yo, I gave this homeless man 200 milligrams of Adderall and a bottle of vodka, and he's figuring out time travel.
On a building.
I put
It's
it
on
up
a building.
I put it up in the chat and I wrote Dan, and everyone,
Yep,
Pretty good.
Or
Might
like,
not make sense to anybody, not even myself, but it's there. I'll write down some numbers and shapes. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
It'll make it look real good though.
I mean, another weird thing. It's like you think about like the three of us were just literally sitting on the couch one day, and we were just bombed out of our mind, and we were just like, "Hey, let's do a podcast." Like, in 135 episodes later, we're
here.
still doing it. It's just
What
like
an idea.
One of my greatest accomplishments, and I say it all the time, and I put it on my resume that this show is your girl's favorite podcast. Like, it's kind of crazy. You go ask your girl. Go ask your girl. Every listener right now, go ask your girl who your favorite podcast is. I guarantee you they'll say this one.
and if she doesn't,
And if she doesn't, she's lying.
then
let us know.
then go ask your next girl.
Go ask your side piece. She's actually our next guest. Come on out. So, you're a side piece. How'd you get onto this?
That also goes on to my next point. Clapping. We just clap for things.
and then it just
That-
randomly
and
stops.
that means something good happened.
And it just
Just clap.
then you just stop. Then it just like out of
You just-
nowhere. It's just roaring. The whole crowd is just so roaring.
You know where to go,
And
you
then
know
it
where
just
to
it's just
stop.
quiet. Everyone's like, what?
And that's
You-
the
you
form
ever-
of appreciation.
You ever see that shit that was just like you never stop clapping, the space in between your claps
Just
just
gets
get longer?
That's true.
You never really stop clapping.
It's true.
The space in between your claps just gets longer.
I mean, I was like similar to that. It's like a conversation with people. Like you could be like in the same room as someone, like maybe a complete stranger or
stops.
whoever, and you're talking for like an hour or whatever, 30 minutes, and then like there's just like you both just kind of like
Silence. And
sigh, and then there's just no. Like,
Happens a lot at like work. The kid next to me,
Yeah.
like, here we go. We're just talking, and the next thing we know, Just turn and you go back to work.
Like there was
Nothing
no,
happened.
there was no like, all right, we're gonna end the conversation. It was just kind of like you just finish a sentence and then you're like, yeah, and then you just
Yeah.
you're like, what? Like,
Another thing too, and this is like strictly to New Yorkers and everyone that's like lived in this city for a long time can know. There are things that we just accept as New Yorkers.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't stop for nothing.
Yeah.
Don't look at nothing.
Yeah. Like you know, the homeless guy that's screaming at the lamppost.
Just keep walking.
That's him, bro.
I see tourists stop, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk.
Yep.
Sometimes if I do see that in the city and I'm like close to them, I'll just keep walking.
Yeah.
I just lowly in like their ear, but just keep walking.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up.
You don't want to look him in the eyes either.
Like especially if you go like the super touristy places and you get those people that try to like sell you things or whatever on the street, like those people that are dressed as like monks and they try to sell you those bracelets
Or the CDs.
or the CDs or whatever. Just no.
Yeah.
Little mixtape.
Yeah, just don't even. I was like, I don't even have a machine to play a CD anymore. Where do you want me to play this? Like, where's the hustle in this? I don't understand. Anyway,
Put it on your
Just
record.
sec-
Put it with
second
your record
nature
player.
just to walk by people that don't have headphones in.
yeah.
No eye contact. No.
There have been times I've walked around the city with my headphones on, nothing playing.
Yeah.
Don't bother me.
Just don't bother me.
Mm.
Straight up.
There's certain spots that I'll give like the head nod and like the smile.
Yeah.
Like if I'm casual and walking around the city, no shot.
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
I
at
kind of
them.
give him the Jim Halpert look. I'm like,
Nah, I don't even do
You're
that
confused.
because that's acknowledging. I don't even do that.
I just keep walking.
Or like, you know, like you could be on the train and then 6 kids run in and they start doing this whole dance routine. You think they're gonna bust their ass, but you don't even pay attention. And everyone's just like, you know, all the tourists and shit are looking like, oh wow, oh my god. And regular New Yorkers are like, yeah, sick.
They're the beggars that come on with their sob story.
Yeah.
No,
Don't reach for nothing.
I will say the only ones I actually like acknowledge are like the artists that go on the train
Mhm.
because I'm thinking like,
Some of those guys are dope.
well that or like when like the kids like dancing, I'd acknowledge that because like especially like starting the podcast, I'm like, you know what, if I was on the street and I was trying to promote the podcast like and like I was doing stuff like, you know what, at least they're not doing anything like illegal. They're just
Dancing.
Yeah.
they're trying to make their dreams. So I'm like, all right, here's $1. Here's,
Yeah.
you know,
Straight up.
people that beg, I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way.
Mhm. But on that note, another thing that we just kind of accept is like a work-life balance.
Yes.
Like just everyday commute. No, we're just, you know.
As
It's like that scene in SpongeBob where that guy's just in his car,
Yeah.
home, work,
Shower,
shower, whatever,
sleep,
repeat,
yeah,
repeat.
Yep.
Just a very repetitive process that
That's why I'm also a very big supporter of trying new things. Always try new shit.
Yeah.
Very big supporter in trying new shit. Even if you don't think you're gonna like it, just do it. See what happens. You may like it.
just do it.
Just fucking do it.
Just do it. But wear protection.
Yeah, like, you know, if you're uncomfortable with heights, go skydiving. You know, straight up.
Yeah, I'm petrified of heights, but I actually went in a helicopter with the doors off and I
Well,
flew
you-
around the city.
Do you want to go skydiving?
Want to go skydiving?
I'm not
Are
there
we,
yet.
I'll
are we
run it
talking?
back.
Are we talking skydiving?
I'll totally run it back. No questions asked. I'll run it
We
back.
brought up this idea once.
Yeah, but sorry, you keep saying you're not gonna be.
It'd be great, great content for the. It'd be Tim. You gotta do it for the pod. It'd be great content.
It'd be phenomenal.
If we get 1,000 followers and subscribers, we got it.
Mark that down. Write that down.
All
Write that
right,
down.
Mark that.
1,000.
1,000?
Yep.
Say less. I'm gonna buy bots tomorrow. Like 1,000 every time I get those ads. It's like, yo, 1,000 followers for like $5. I'll totally drop the $5 for the 1,000 followers.
Hey, if it doesn't work, you
Dude,
just
like,
lost
oh my
$5.
god, people want to go skydiving.
It's like, yeah, if it doesn't work out, if the bots wind up taking your money, like, it was $5, you know. But if they didn't, then you're like,
It's gonna be great content when we go skydiving, though. Race to the bottom.
Okay, GoPro.
Last
Put it on
one.
the face.
No, they have an option there. You don't even need to bring your own
Paying for
GoPro.
Paying for it.
Nah,
All three of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd pay whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Whatever.
was like $100 to do it, just the jump, and then it was like $150 for the GoPro, and then it was like $250 to have somebody else jump with you, and they record you on like a
Wait. Okay, like an outside, like a third party.
like a
okay.
second person.
I
jumps
was
with
like,
you, and they
I
have
would
a
hope
camera.
someone's gonna jump with me, like jump with me my first jump.
You know,
No.
They have to.
back-
Here's your backpack.
No,
Count to 15,
Yeah,
then pull
pull
this
that
cord.
cord. You wanna hear
If you
something
pull
crazy?
this one, it will not work.
back in the day, they used to just let you jump by yourself first try. So it was a 4-hour course, and then on the
That's
way.
crazy.
My
That's
uncle, when he
insane.
was telling us, he was like, "Oh no, it was crazy. Like you sit there and you just see, poof, and you're like, oh I'm gonna do this by myself.
That
That's
first
the
person.
most, that's the most nerve-wracking part of the whole fucking
They
thing.
just disappear.
But he was like sitting there. He goes, "I'm gonna do this by myself."
Bro, I wish it was on the video, but the guy wasn't recording at the time. So there was one person in front of me on the plane, and I saw the guy go, and all you hear is me scream, "Oh shit!"
You don't think the plane's fucking moving?
Yeah,
So it's
for
like
real.
you hop out and it's like boom.
Just gone.
I'm kind of getting a little ant. Like
That-
my palms are really sweaty on
That-
this.
Knees
Right
weak.
now.
Mom spaghetti?
You jump first.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can jump first.
Dad's ravioli.
Me, I'm gonna spit. Oh, watch. Let's see if I'm gonna spit.
It's nervous.
I'm gonna race to the bottom.
Ready to drop turds.
I would have to go to the bathroom like 10 times before I go.
I think you'd be blessed.
I did.
I literally
I
like
missed
my
like 10 times.
my-
Straight up.
everything.
But you're afraid of heights?
Yeah, I'm petrified of heights.
Why are you scared of heights? It's not the fall that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I know it's the ground.
Sudden stop.
The sudden stop.
That's another thing. You don't like. It's just a thing.
Yeah, you just
you
yeah,
just-
Gravity. Gravity is such a pain in the ass, bro.
You can acknowledge gravity's a thing. It's just a thing. You're afraid of heights.
Gravity
It's
is
weird.
such a pain in the ass. I hate gravity. It's such a pain.
Yeah,
in
he
the
didn't
ass.
fall fast enough out of the plane. The guy pulled the chute first.
Oh man, no, I just yeah, but that's something else. Nothing is like, I mean, I don't know. You just go up to someone, and you just say, "Here, I'm giving you money and for service." Like you're just gonna just here you go.
They exchange for goods.
Yeah, like
Would you guys rather the barter system back?
yeah.
I don't think it's financially feasible.
I don't. Think
Oh
I
no,
got
it's
good
definitely
enough-
financially not feasible. No, because like,
I don't think I got good enough shit to barter for the things
what
I
I'm
want.
saying.
well, that's why it's like you
Either
want
that
something, you gotta
or-
do that person you do that person favors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, let's say well, let's even take me. I'm a musician, right?
Yeah.
But let's say you don't want to hear a fucking song today. It's like, yeah, but I really need this fish, bro. It's like too bad.
What
I
else
don't
you
want
got?
a fucking song today.
What else you got?
You
Give
know?
me the guitar.
Yeah. No, I
No.
need that because then I can't make money tomorrow. You know, like.
Give me that sock. Give me that sock you're wearing. You mean the one that I've been sweating in all day? Yeah, I want that one. Really? You want
Yeah,
that?
Tim, why'd you go for the sock, huh?
I saw you kick your foot.
Is
so.
there something you're as deep rooted?
No.
I just want to see your feet.
The dog? I have terrible feet.
I've
I've got, bro. I don't even have dogs. I have like fucking abandoned like
bears.
bears, straight up, like malnourished bears. Not even like healthy bears that are like cute. Like I have like malnourished. Go look up malnourished bears. It's actually terrifying.
Aw.
It's really sad.
That's actually a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. They're like super thin and skinny. They're scary looking. That's what my feet look like. I have terrible feet.
I think another like weird thing that just we kind of just go back. It's like if you just went in the jungle, like anything could just go out and just get you. Like
Like almost like you're invading their space.
yeah.
Just like how Jaws wasn't the bad guy.
No, he wasn't.
The shark wasn't the bad guy in that movie. The people were.
Did
Yeah.
you know that was based on a story from Mattawan?
No,
Jersey?
did not know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
I found that out the other day. Apparently, there's a bridge that there's a big shark painted on, like 19 something, where like 3 people eaten by a shark, or like 2 were like eaten by the
Why
shark,
were you in
and
his
like
crib?
1 had like his leg bitten off,
Why,
and they made Jaws off of that.
why were
story.
you in his crib? You're
Because
in his house.
there's like
I
a
feel like we
bridge
don't
and
even
shark
have
painted
we
on
don't even have like our cribs like right now like where we are like it's technically nature's was there first. If you're really gonna
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of go that route, it's
Yeah.
like if like you
True.
can't even
it.
swim in the
Survival of the
ocean.
fittest. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
We are nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
Got
nature,
Big brains.
Big brains.
It's because we discovered
Oh, we got-
gunpowder
we got
and
fucking
sharp
thumbs.
sticks.
fire,
And we got thumbs.
And we got thumbs.
so do monkeys.
Yeah, but they're dumb. They're actually kind of smart.
Yeah. Actually,
And they can
smart.
rip us in half like.
Actually, pretty smart.
Planet of the Apes.
Remember,
Coming.
you guys ever hear about the gorilla Coco that learned sign language?
Yeah.
And could like communicate?
Orangutans
Yeah.
are smart as shit like that too.
Yeah.
Orangutan.
And they're all muscle. That's the crazy part. They're just like naturally strong. And we've never seen a gorilla at full power because no one's ever taught it bodybuilding. So like, just imagine like if this thing was just throwing up like 10 plates like water, you know, like just nothing. That's terrifying.
Those motherfuckers can swing from trees.
Yeah, bro.
Hold their
all
own
day.
body weight.
It's all calisthenics. It's just all their own body weight. You know, it's
Walk
incredible.
around their fist all day.
Yeah,
Fucking mitts.
brolic knuckles.
Fucking mitts on those boys.
They can knock your head clean off, like no hesitation, straight up.
Yeah.
Just one swing, just knock your head off.
and not even try.
Yeah. It's It's like you ever see that video of the in the zoo when the two gorillas are fighting, and then the lady in the background is screaming, "Get the zookeeper! Get the!" And then the dude, it clips to a dude saying, "What the fuck is the zookeeper gonna do? Get in there and box with him?"
I saw one clip of some girl was like taunting, like a little girl, she was like hitting her chest, and the fucking gorilla comes and hits the glass, and it like shatters it a little bit. Didn't break all the way. And whoop!
Right.
Oh shit, we're getting out of here. That's enough of that.
Challenged him.
Tested him. You tested him.
But
Also on that note, another weird thing, owning a pet.
yeah,
You bring these fucking things into your house,
they're just there.
and then like
They become your best friend, and they
You're-
never
you're
said
the
a single
outlaw.
word to you. They never said a single
well,
word
dogs
to you.
become your best friend. Cats act like they own the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't pay. What are you doing throwing things?
People get weirder and they own like lizards and
Snakes
like,
and
insects and
gerbils
I know someone
and
that owns a
spiders.
snake. It's kind of cool.
Spiders. Like you just bring that shit into your house.
just feed it. Here you go. Here's a live rat. Here you go. Here's a live.
Yeah, she feeds it live
Yeah,
rats.
it's
Straight up.
It's like a road trip. Oh, it's pizza. I'll
Yeah.
eat the mouse.
No,
You
he
don't
already
want
ate. He already ate. He already ate this week. You just please don't feed him. You can take care of him, but he already ate.
it? Oh, you don't want it? I'll eat it.
Yeah. That's funny.
Such a classic movie. But yeah, no.
Want
it's-
something else weird?
Yeah.
That our reaction to music is usually dancing. Just fucking moving our body. Just
Yeah.
fucking- Just vibing.
Mm-hmm.
You see this?
Imagine just standing there.
Like what you're looking at right now?
Yeah.
The Lil Uzi shoulder roll.
Dude, I feel like I gotta start throwing money at Dan the way he's
Lil
moving.
Uzi shoulder roll. Well, no, I mean, there's like certain music that's not meant to be danced to, like certain like syncopated music and shit that's in like 9/8 and shit like that.
Do you
Like,
bob
can't
your
do it.
head?
You're definitely tapping your foot.
You can.
That's dancing.
You can kind of tap your foot. to
Dancing
like
is like
9/8.
any
Oh.
type of movement of your body to go with the beat is
Well,
dancing.
yeah, and that the fact that music makes you want to move your body, it's just weird. It's just like a normal thing. You hear some
I
music
think it's more interesting that we're not the only things
that dance.
that
Or
that
react to music.
that make music. You know what I'm saying?
Birds.
Sure.
Birds.
Mhm.
Like certain beats and
Gorillas also move to rhythm.
Well,
Yeah.
like you think like maiden calls or whatever. It's all
Yeah.
like some type of rhythm.
Yeah.
Usually. Either that a sound or some kind of like dance or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, rabbits when they tap their foot, that's to tell other rabbits in the area that there's danger.
That's pretty fire.
You know, like when rabbits thump.
Yeah, thumper.
That's the to tell the other rabbits in the area that there's something potentially dangerous. That's why they do it. It's a warning. Yeah.
Interesting. Isn't that? You know what's really weird? You just learn facts like that.
Oh, you guys really didn't know that? Oh, I thought
I
it
did
was
not
like,
know
okay,
that. I
Yeah,
did not know
that's
that.
why they do that. It's a warning.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I usually stop watching Bambi at a certain point, so that's kind of why.
Mom dies.
Yeah, that's usually shortly after that.
That
I
actually
turn it
happens
up.
pretty early.
Yeah, no.
It's like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't
movie.
really make it
No,
far
if
after
you
that.
don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. How about that?
Yeah, I usually don't make it far after that. I'm just kind of like, Bambi died. Bambi's mom died. Plot twist. Imagine she didn't. Yeah.
The fact that you could sit down and take in an hour to 3 hours plus of one movie or
Yeah,
thing.
you just sit there. You just
You
like,
sit there and just take
Or
in
even worse, like
entertainment. Not even like
binging-
learning anything.
binging shows. Why is it okay that we're acceptable into binging a show? Like
8 hours of a
but
show.
video-
but
but-
a movie cannot be 8 hours. Why?
no, or the fact that you're like, I just played video games for 8 hours. Like, go get a life. It's like you just binge watch this movie and show for
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah.
What is?
Yeah.
What's the difference? At least with video games, you're getting reaction time and it's interactive and it kind of makes your brain work. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
instead of just sitting there and mindlessly
And mush.
indulging in a TV show for like 8 hours in a day. You know?
Yeah.
I never understood that. Why is it acceptable for I mean, I guess that's more of
I
a
think
new
this is
age
a
thing.
little. You feel a little better because there's a break.
'Cause there's
with
a
the
break.
Credit,
Yeah.
with the credits.
So like if I made
Well, like,
an
even if you're
8-hour
like, you still watching? Yep.
I mean, I
Immediate.
guess that's like
I don't know.
you guys know who Andy Warhol is?
Yes.
The artist,
Yes.
right? The pop artist, the famous
Yeah. There's
painter?
actually there's a on the merch store.
Toucan.
It's Timmy was it Timmy Warhol?
uh
Are they still up?
Yeah, it's still
yeah,
up
they're
there.
still up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Go check it
Um,
out.
Andy Warhol has a movie called Empire. Do you know how long this movie is?
24 hours.
It's 10 hours long.
Oh.
You know what it is?
What?
It's a still shot of the Empire State Building.
Uh,
It's 10 hours long.
Art.
and that's considered art. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's the one movie he ever made. It's called Empire. You can look it up. It's on YouTube for free. It's just a still shot.
10 hours of the Empire.
long.
I can put that up
Oh,
too. 10
yeah.
hours of the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
10 hours of we
But
talking.
you're not gonna
Copyright.
make, you're not gonna
Copyright.
make millions of dollars off
Take it
it.
down for copyright immediate.
we you know what? We'll call it Trade, right? We'll call our movie Trade. 10 hours, World Trade Center.
Sick.
Big brain, bro. Come on. Big
Good luck
brain.
getting that footage.
I'll just loop the picture for 10 hours.
What kind of picture though are we talking?
Just it's a still image.
Yeah.
Even
What is this still image of?
the World Trade Center? That's what I'm saying. We'll call it Trade.
What moment of the?
What are you asking me right now? I don't care. It doesn't matter.
After plane one hit.
Yeah. That's why I was like, which moment we talking?
That's not what I meant. I meant the new one that's there now. Is that not called the World Trade Center?
No, it's
still?
Freedom Tower.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, we'll call it Freedom. Right? I thought it was still called the World Trade Center. I'm
Maybe
not
after the
gonna lie.
second tower got hit.
It's just the sky, like
Right before they got hit.
the plane. Gosh.
See, we're from
If
New
we're
York.
keeping that
We're
in,
from
keep
New York.
my
We're
thing
from
in.
New York.
We're from New York. We can make that joke.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not from New York. You can make that joke.
Yeah, you
Go
can't.
kick rocks.
We have to cope with our tragedies.
If Dave can make that joke, what I said earlier is staying. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
What I said earlier is totally staying. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. You know
If
what?
Dave gets away with that, I get away with mine.
All right, on another note.
Oh no. What about Pearl Harbor?
Very nice memorial over there.
Oh
Yeah, very
my
nice.
God.
On another note.
On another note.
I mean, yo, in all reality, we got it back in blood, bro. Like, if we're gonna call a spade, we got it back in blood. Like, we really spun the block, bro. Like,
We said Uno reverse.
he's straight up twice. He said, "Oh, you like this city? God."
He said skip +4.
Yeah,
Skip
straight
+4.
up.
Had to see if this one works.
Yeah, straight up. Straight fucking up.
This
If you
is-
don't know what we're talking
Sounds like-
about, go watch Oppenheimer.
In a turn.
Wow, this episode took a turn real fast.
Another weird thing. So we make jokes about tragedies.
Yes. Isn't that?
After an amount of time, you can totally make jokes about tragedies. I feel like that's perfectly acceptable.
You need to.
You need to. You can't just look at shit and it be completely dark all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, through all tragedies, after the right amount of time is allotted,
Someone's gonna make a joke about it.
somebody's gonna make a joke. And I feel like
Someone's gonna go for that line. They're gonna
Yeah.
hit it.
the first person that makes a joke about it is like what gets the ball rolling on
'Cause
when it's okay to make jokes
Imagine,
about it.
imagine being the first person to make a joke about
Everyone
something.
probably looks at you. Everyone
Crazy.
everyone wants to laugh. And it's like, but like if you're
And
like,
then you hit them like, too
I
soon?
feel like if you're the fifth person to come up with like, all right, you
Well,
you get the crowd.
Yeah.
There's obviously like a spot where it's like definitely too soon to make a joke about it. When-
Yeah.
But like when there's a spot and you hit it, you're like, still too soon? No. It's
Right.
Not. No, it's not.
You do a little sprinkle. You'll throw a little.
I mean, yo,
No.
Test the waters.
if Chris Rock can make a Columbine joke, like I feel like it's okay to joke about Columbine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Chris Rock's Columbine joke is hilarious. You know?
Yeah.
Just- oh my god. I mean, I think I've told the joke on here before. The trench coat mafia thing.
Go on.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely heard it, but I'm kind of intrigued again.
Yeah, so Chris Rock was talking about the kids in Columbine, and he was basically like, I saw a picture of this so-called trench coat mafia. The trench coat mafia was like the group of kids that shot up Columbine High School. And he's like, I saw a picture of the trench coat mafia. They had 5 kids in that photo. They were complaining they had no friends. I didn't have 5 friends in high school. I don't have 5 friends now. It's a valid joke, though.
That is a valid
It's
joke.
like, there's 5 friends right there. Like, what do you really need? You know, like, it's more than a lot of people have.
You really just need 3.
Realistically, and you can take over a country. Word to Joey Diaz.
Peter Griffin did it.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway,
You want another weird thing?
yeah.
Sure.
Pacing around when you're on the phone. Don't think about it.
Yeah,
But
I
you just
never
get up.
understood
You
it.
just get up and you walk around. You
Yeah.
just do the most random shit. You walk around your house.
Well, Dan, you don't sit anyway.
flip the lights. Yeah, but like normal people.
You could sit down and be on the phone.
But like,
Yeah.
Normal
No
people,
way.
Normal people
Can you
pace
really?
around.
Yeah, but I'll twiddle. I'll be like whatever's in front of me. I'm like twiddling.
Really?
Yeah.
There was this one time I was vacuuming without the vacuum on.
Just picking shit up.
No, the best.
Just picking shit up like that. If you're on the phone,
I saw a video. The guy winds up on the roof. He's like, yeah, what's going on? He's
The
just,
vine.
yeah, the vine,
from
yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, he's just
The
walking.
dude's like sweeping the ceiling.
You don't think about what you're doing. You're just walking around,
Yeah.
like picking shit up.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the absolute best. It makes no sense.
so mindless, but you're so locked in on the phone conversation.
You're so locked in on the cover, you just do I'm telling you, bro. I was literally moving around the vacuum. It wasn't on. It wasn't doing anything. It was just there.
Just the idea.
It's imaginary vacuum, bro. It was amazing.
Yeah, but no, that's definitely a good point, Dan. You just
Thanks.
the weird shit you kind of do.
Yeah, that's a good one. I never understood why I did it.
You just do it.
You just do
I
it.
mean, like, I pace normal, but like, no other people just pace around and they're on the phone.
Yeah, but like pacing around when you're just around is one thing, but like you do random shit when you're on the phone, like stuff that doesn't make like you wouldn't.
You
normally
ever
be
see
doing.
people you ever draw? Like, you ever see people like doodle and like?
Yeah, people doodle when they're on
and
the
I'm like,
phone.
what are you making?
It's
Like,
just
I have no idea. And
It's like you gotta do something else while you're talking on the phone.
Yeah.
But like,
because like, it's like, what are you
nothing
gonna do?
important happens when you're on the phone.
Well, you know
You're
what it is? If I don't do that, if I'm like not doing something like with my hands or if like you guys walking, like if because there'd be times I'm like on the phone and I'm just staring at blank space and I lose my train of thought because I'm just kind of like looking and then I'm thinking about something completely different, and yeah, it's just kind of like oh wait, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, that's right.
You know, I'm reading a book right now called The Creative Act by Rick Rubin, and for those that don't know, Rick Rubin is a legendary music producer. He's worked with fucking some of the greatest artists on the planet: Eminem, Jay-Z, Slipknot, Metallica. He's worked with everyone. And I actually just finished the chapter today when he talks about how a lot of those artists created. And I always thought it was the weirdest thing because when I work, like when I'm working on music, I didn't put a TV in here for a very specific reason because I always thought it would distract me.
Yeah.
Turns out that I need that. So like I put on a show of something that I've seen before that I can hop in and out of.
Just look
Just
at.
to have background noise. Because if I don't have that, I actually am less productive.
Yeah.
And it's the craziest thing ever. And I always thought it was weird. But in the book, he was telling me, oh, no, Eminem writes with the TV on.
Yeah.
Like, he leaves the TV on in the background when he writes. Like, he'll have the beat playing really loud, and he'll have the TV really quiet. And I do the same thing. Like, I would put, like,
YouTube
South
on.
Park on
Yeah.
or a YouTube
So
video that I've seen a million
take
times.
your eyes off it real quick. and
Yeah,
then
like
you're back
something I don't have to focus on. So something that I've seen like a bunch. So like Family Guy or something like that. Like a show that I've watched plenty of times that won't distract me, but I can hop in and out of.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like I always thought it was a weird thing that I did that. Come to find out that a lot of people do that. Like even talking to Mikey, he tells me all the time. He's like because he's a video editor. He was telling me all the time. He's like, even with the music videos I'm editing, I'll have other music playing in the background as he's watching the video go by. I was like, that's crazy.
I was like, the music thing is different because like if you're trying to like line up music with the thing, like it's I don't know if I can.
Yeah, no, I don't know how he does it either. But
Music,
he's like, yeah,
music is one thing, but like a movie or some like a different type of like distraction.
I can't play.
I'd
music
imagine
and,
he probably has it lined up to whatever T, and then it's just whatever he wants to, whatever cuts and.
Yeah, the music, lining up the music to the video is pretty self-explanatory from what I've seen him do. He just lines up, he puts in the audio track first, and that's basically that's the template of where it goes to, and then you line up the clips as it goes to the music. But he says all the time, he's like, yeah, I have other music that I already know playing in the background, and then I line up the video to that. And I always thought it was weird that I would watch like some like I said, something like a movie I've seen a million times or TV shows that I've seen a million, something I can hop in and out of that I don't have to like pay direct attention to. I do it all the time, and I always thought it was the weirdest thing. Come to find out that a lot of people do that, and I felt less weird about it.
Nice.
So there you go.
Cool.
Mild ADHD. It's
Yeah.
just
Let us know what you think, talkers, of what's weird and something that we just kind of go through without even thinking about. All right, halftime show.
halftime show.
All right. This is the part of the show where we like to give a shout out to our amazing sponsors because without these sponsors, this show, after 135 episodes, would still continue.
Nice.
Thank you.
True.
Any of you fine gents, talkers, like to go first?
Well, Dan said his next one may lead into another topic, so I guess
We'll go last. Dan will go
Dan
last.
will go last. Yeah, you got something, Tim?
Yeah, shout out to Bassart Slippers. I've never seen them before.
I
had
never
those.
wear them.
Well,
I don't
that
even know
those?
why they're in here, to be
Bad
honest
low.
with you.
well, shout out to them.
I don't even know why those are in here. I never wear them. I don't wear slippers. I'm a socks guy.
Yeah, well, shout out to them. You know, it's a little too warm for me with those, but you know what? Shout out in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Nice.
My sponsor this week goes out to myself.
Wow.
Yeah, hey,
and,
like them apples.
and me and Dan were. What did he say? We're full of ourselves or whatever.
Conceited?
Conceited. Yeah. When I was like, oh, we're talking over the weeks. But
Yeah.
All right, you're giving it to
I
yourself.
mean, I am giving it to myself. I quit vaping.
Ah, look at
If you
you.
guys haven't noticed, I haven't hit my vape this whole episode. I don't even have one in the house.
I
threw
just
'em all out.
figured this
What's that over
conversation
there?
was so
What's that over
interesting.
there?
What's what?
Is that another vape? On the
That one?
Yeah.
That's something else.
thing? All right.
Yeah. No, that doesn't count. That one's dead anyway. That's empty.
For now.
No, it's straight up.
Just saying, it's a vape in the house.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. My nicotine vapes. There you go.
Yeah.
All of my nicotine vapes are out of the house. I threw them all out.
Good.
Nice. Does
So
it stress
I
you
quit.
out working in a vape shop?
No, actually, not as bad as I thought it would.
Mm.
Not gonna lie to you.
Good.
Like I really thought like fuck, this is gonna be tough at work, and then I kind of just don't think about it.
You don't got the itch?
Ah,
Good.
no.
Nice.
So what happened was I
You
woke
pick-
up.
You pick something else up? That like
Yeah,
overtook-
crack, bro. It's so like energetic, you know. Like I just feel like I have so much energy. I'm kidding.
No, I'm just saying. I knew somebody that took like the nicotine patches and it made them just stop drinking Diet Coke and they still smoked.
Whoa.
Crazy,
What?
crazy, right?
Wait, repeat that one
They
more
were
time.
addic- they stopped drinking like soda and stuff, and they
Oh,
they kept
okay.
smoking.
Oh,
Like they.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know. It didn't make me pick up anything.
so he
else.
gave up Coke.
Like
Got
a
it.
weird thing.
A
yeah.
cola. Coca-Cola. He gave up Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Old school or new school?
And not that old school. That's really old school. That's classic Coke for real. But no, I mean, sometimes like I get like a little itch for nicotine, and we sell at the store these little 3 milligram nicotine pouches.
Oh, nice.
These.
Yeah.
And you basically just chew on it, and it gives you just straight nicotine. There's no vapor or anything like that. And for those that don't know, nicotine is actually not bad for you in the slightest. In some ways, it actually helps put off
all the other
Alzheimer's
shit
and
in the-
dementia. It's all the other shit, like the vapor in your lungs that doesn't belong there, all that kind of shit. But nicotine is actually a neurostimulant, and it pushes off dementia and Alzheimer's.
Can I have some?
You really want some?
Not right now.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to chew gum while we record.
Well, it's not gum. It's a pouch. It's
Oh.
like
Just-
dip, but
No,
no
I'm good.
tobacco.
It's okay.
So I went real. I thought you'd be proud. I went full cowboy. I got myself
Yeah.
no tobacco dip, and I put it in and be like, howdy, fucking yeehaw, and all this shit. Howdy ho, you know what I'm
You
saying?
say you sound from Syracuse.
Yeah, I'm from
and
Syracuse. But yeah, I quit vaping, so I'm
Nice.
my sponsor this
Watch,
week.
tune in for next episode when Bassart gets a
Well,
farm
Back
animal.
vaping.
Went bes- no.
He has a farm animal.
I quit on the 5th. So what is that? 4 days? 4 days.
4
I'm out
days.
now. 4 days no vape.
4
Good
days
job.
no vape. Do you feel like your lungs are more full?
No, not yet.
Short?
No.
Short and sweet?
I just got back from doing cardio too, and I still felt like relatively the same. Go ahead, flex that. Oh, you
Oh, you went to the
went to the gym.
Listen, all right.
Oh my
I get it.
God.
You could rip a phone book in half, okay?
I wish the
I-
day I could do that. Oh
we
my
just gotta
God.
find a phone book, but I'm
I
pretty
think you
sure
should sign up for him still. I think you should go to Yellow Pages.
I have old ones in my house. I assure you. There's different types. There's medium size. There's big ones. And it just goes. You let me know.
Nice. My sponsor this week goes out to things that seem that they're breaking the simulation. Let me give you some context.
Andrew Tate.
no.
Or now we're definitely getting canceled. This episode's
No.
out.
I got off the bus the other day, and there was this guy in front of me, just walking, picks a leaf off the tree, didn't think anything of it, holds it for a little while, just eats it. And I was like, there's no way this is real. I was like the most baffled I've been. It was just a random
But, like,
tree.
Let's be like. Now I don't mean this in a fucked up way, but did the guy look like homeless? Or
No,
anything?
no.
Really?
Like he had a job, like he got off the bus with me with like the little backpack and fucking just going home. I'll just walk home. There's a tree up right off the bus.
Like
picked it.
button down shirt.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no way.
Bro, I swear to God, I was the most. I was like, I don't know what I just witnessed. Like, should I try a leaf from this tree? Is it good?
That's
It felt like
crazy.
something just like the simulation just tweaked off because the guy picked it, held in his hand for a little bit, then crossed the
He's
street,
probably
and
cleaning it off.
I watched him go. I just ate it, and I was like, the fuck did I just watch?
He's probably just kind of like rubbing it, like for like cleaning it off. I don't
And
know.
I act like nobody was gonna watch him eat a leaf. because I watched him the whole process. Ripped it off, held it for a little bit, and then just casually threw it in his mouth like nothing happened. And I was like,
I mean,
incredible.
I've done that with grass. I just kind of like,
Like,
I'd be laying
as
on,
a grown adult?
yeah, I'd be laying on the floor and I have like the
you'll
towel
eat it?
down, and I'll play with the grass and I just
Tim, I think that's the tism. But,
yeah, it's natural.
Starseed child.
What do you mean? It's like lettuce. You eating lettuce off that comes out of the ground.
I don't know. It was just like the most random thing. It felt like something that,
Okay, what's the difference? It still comes up out of the same ground. Still comes up out of the ground.
That's
Lettuce.
okay.
All right.
You're right, Tim.
Yeah, I know. I am.
You're right.
but yeah, it felt like a little glitch in the simulation. Like,
No.
someone's trying to tell me something. But
I
I don't know
always,
if you've ever had an experience where you saw something and you're like, there's no way that I just fucking saw that.
I
There's no way it's
always,
your life.
I always say whenever I'm randomly walking, if I see a bunch of lights flickering, I think that's like the simulation, kind of like
Have you been driving on
overloading.
the highway recently
Yeah,
on the
there's a lot-
island?
there's a lot
and
of
they're
them.
all fucking flickering. Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
All the time. I think I'm tweaking.
and I go, is this
Like,
someone on the
going to
simulation?
hyperdrive.
I'm like, is someone out of the simulation trying to wake me up type
Yeah,
of thing? Like
Morse
Stranger
code.
Things?
Yeah,
like in
yeah, yeah.
Stranger Things, I'm like, someone's trying to wake me up and try to get me out of this little simulation.
That's been happening to me as I'm driving
And-
home from work. Like literally, not the what is that? The Korean?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
It's the Korean that leads from.
Oh
my
no,
job to-
no, the West Shore Expressway takes you to the Staten Island Expressway.
Right. So I'm on the West Shore Expressway and I'm driving and like shit's flickering. I was like,
Yep.
But like it's timed perfectly to me driving.
Yeah.
So like it will go off as I'm driving through, and then like I would get to like the next three
And
lights
back-
and then turn back on and be like, no, there's no way. It's like when you were a kid and you thought the moon was following you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Moon is following you. But
The moon is following you.
It's following all of us technically.
Yeah, it
little,
is.
little like simulation thing. I don't know. It was like just the thing that I watched happen, and it was the most baffled I've been in a while because I was just like, I don't know, it's the weirdest shit I've seen.
You know, like the
I like
thing is,
other
right?
things don't like phase me because whatever you see
New
everything.
Yorkers, yeah.
But like it was like a man that definitely had a job, and he just fucking ate a leaf. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen like.
I've seen people do like honeysuckle.
It
Yeah,
definitely,
honeysuckle's
definitely
one
wasn't honeysuckle.
I've seen people
I've
take
definitely
wild berries that that are literally growing in my like. There's like this little tree that would like that got planted in front of my house.
Right.
No, we didn't plant it. The whatever, one of the departments in the city just planted the tree in front of
Right.
my house, and it started growing berries. And people like literally people would be walking, and they
Nope.
just take it off.
It was just a leaf.
Eat
I
a
walked by
wild
this
berry.
tree like 4 more times, and I've questioned just taking a leaf and seeing what this guy was about.
Maybe
You
that's
know,
the
go-
entrance in and
You
out
know,
of the
my
Matrix.
third eye.
Maybe
You know,
instead of picking up the phone and saying hello, you have to take the leaf and you're out.
Maybe that's like the you guys know like the whole back rooms thing. Have you guys?
Oh yeah,
stumbled
no,
across
I've
that?
been in the back rooms.
Oh, you've been in the back rooms?
Yeah, I've been in places that look like the back rooms on
Oh,
these
like
construction.
Hey, you said the picture the other day.
I did.
the liminal space bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
just like, guys.
Maybe that's how you get in and out. Maybe that's the glitch spot of the universe. You know.
You gotta find that guy again and follow him home. Watch him eat a leaf.
Nah.
Now I'm gonna eat a leaf and just follow him. So
He's
what are
gonna-
you doing? We're like,
He's gonna make like a left turn, just boom, disappear. He's gonna glitch out of reality.
Another left turn.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen.
The one thing that and I talked about this many times during 2020, like during COVID, like our friend Vin randomly sent us a
the
snap,
birds, yeah.
and it was all like parrots or some tropical birds,
Oh, I
all in
remember
the tree.
that. I remember that.
And
no
the
one
thing is,
commented on
no
it.
one commented but me, and I was like, "Holy crap!" And still, no one commented. And to this day, me and Vin were like, "I don't know what was going on, but no one was acknowledging this." And everyone's like, maybe everyone else is just part of, maybe you guys are all just part of the Matrix, and you guys, I don't know.
That reminds me also of the homeless man that gave me the premonition that one day. That was doing karate in the fountain.
Tell it one more time.
I don't know. It was, I was at lunch during work, and some
I
homeless
remember this
guy
story.
was doing karate in the fountain, just like, whah, whah.
Full on.
He gets out of the fountain, just walking around, hands up, walks around the fountain like 3 times. And then eventually picks up his stakes, walks over to me, asked me for money, said, sorry, I don't have any. And then he said, can I give you a premonition instead? I said, okay, sure. He looked at me and he went, and he gave me like, I think it was like, in 4 months, 3 days, 7 hours, you're going to be in a diner. And there's going to be a woman sitting there wearing purple.
I remember this.
Did this ever happen, Dan?
No, it hasn't. It hasn't caught up to the time. I think
Oh,
you
it's
wrote
not-
it in your calendar.
Oh,
Sometime in
just-
September, like September 5th.
Oh,
or
I
something
did.
Like that.
I probably did put it in. I just don't yet.
I think it's like September 5th or something like
I'm
that.
gonna have
I have
my
to go to the diner.
have a random notification like, what? Dan Diner?
Dan diner, woman
What?
purple shirt.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. That felt like a glitch in the simulation.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but I was very confused.
That's the problem though, and like only people in like, you know, we always hear about how like oh this shit only happens in New York, and I've never really been to another like major city in the U.S.
I feel like
and
that,
I
like
feel
some
like-
shit would happen, like rural, like some rural area. They'd be like, "Oh no, this is fucking like a bad, weird video.
Yeah.
Look at this guy."
Yeah, but
fucking
here
tweaking.
like it's just like okay,
A
whatever,
normal
it's
thing.
another day. But like I never like even like just being on the internet, it's always like yo, this weird shit only happens in New York. But like LA is another big city, and this kind of shit doesn't happen. You
San
don't hear
Francisco.
about it happening. San Francisco is another
I
one.
think
that
New
you don't
York
hear.
is all the simulation. We're just in a bubble.
We're just like our own bubble here.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
What was another one I was gonna say? Crap, I lost the train of thought for it. Give me like a few seconds. Keep going for a second.
I saw a smart car with off-road wheels on it today. And
Someone's playing Sims.
bro, it was actually wait, who did I send it to? I sent it to someone. Oh, it was on Snapchat. There's no way. Can I
There's
get it
no
back?
way, man.
There's
I want to
no
see them
way,
ripping
bro.
that shit around.
There's no way, bro.
They're probably in the sand flats going nuts.
Oh fuck, I can't get it back. It's
Fuck.
Snapchat.
Ah, fuck. I don't know. I kind of forgot what
Snap
the one
replay?
I had. I had an
Nope.
interesting. Oh, you ever like what's it called when you're sitting somewhere or something like that, and you just gravity gets in the way, and just you drop something, and then it just disappears,
Oh yeah.
and you're like,
When you drop something, it's just gone.
it just
Oh,
disappears.
yeah.
It just
Face
like
of the earth.
These things right here are notorious for
What
and
is
all my
it?
guitar players know.
Guitar
Guitar
picks.
picks. If you drop this,
Gone. Drop
like
it.
if I let this go right now, I'll never find it again.
Vanish.
well,
It'll end up like at Tim's house. Like
it wound up
straight
in like my shoe. Like how is this wound up in my shoe? No, a pen. Like when you were in school and you dropped your pen,
bounced across the entire universe.
and you're just like, how? Like where is
It's
it?
gone.
yeah.
Like no, like you're looking on the floor and like there, all you see is everyone's shoes. Like you don't see a single pen.
Yeah.
Now, unless someone picked that, like I'm always like maybe someone just picked
No
it
shot.
up, but
Yeah.
there's like no one like around me. Everyone's
That's
still
good one.
facing up. Like no one else moved around me, and this pen just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Or like you have something,
Drop
you
some
just you put it
change or
down,
something. It's gone.
or like you're just like especially like the main thing is like your phone. Like you're with your phone, like pretty much it's glued to you the whole time, and
your
then
phone
randomly
falls
it
in.
just
Your phone falls into like
where-
an abyss. Or
Yeah.
a couch or something. It's gone. Like,
Or
no matter
even
how hard
worse,
you
what
look for it.
happens in the car, like your phone just fucking
Then
disappears.
you have to go like find my iPhone and you
Yeah.
ping it, and then you're like, oh shit, there it is. And
Yeah.
it pops back there.
And sometimes you swear you look there 10 times and be like, it's not fucking there. And then
Yeah.
you ping
Oh.
it and it's just like, you weren't here.
Like, I fucking hear it. And
Biggest-
it's like, you son of a
biggest
bitch.
simulation ever. When your mom says to find something and you look and you don't see
And
it,
then
and
they
then
find it
and then
immediately.
they go on the same exact spot. You're like, what?
It's
Dude,
bullshit.
you didn't look enough. I'd be like, oh no,
I took the whole refrigerator
looked.
apart.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, did you check here? Yeah, I checked there.
And it's out there.
Playing some kind of trick on you.
What kind of sorcery is this?
Whoever's running and just like slid the door open and like,
Or even when your mom is just like, oh, go get me this thing from their purse, and you swear you like
it's
took
not
the
there.
stitching
You gotta
apart.
bring the purse there.
You took the stitching apart and couldn't find this item. They looking for 2 seconds. Here it is. And I was like, that
Yeah.
wasn't there.
It's a
bro.
lie.
yeah.
Like you just did some like sleight of hand shit and put that in. That wasn't there. Like I promise you, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like we were all like that when we were kids, and then we just learned bring the whole purse.
Yeah.
You know. It's
But
just-
the thing is, like, I'll ask my dad, like, I'll be like, Dad, can you come down here and like, you know, because my mom's like doing something. That's why she asked me to do it. So I'm like, Dad, can you come? And we have two set of eyes looking and looking, taking things apart. We're like, I can't find that. And then she comes down. She's like, right here. What do you? What can't
that
you find?
wasn't there. Yeah.
That was not there. Me and my dad look at it like that was not there. We're like,
There's no way it was there. That's the fucking worst.
yeah. But yeah, that's like my those are my simulations.
Fucking little tweak, little glitch.
But
Little
now
glitches.
that going back to the light thing, now that those that are listening, now that you've heard this, you will notice so many more times lights flickering.
That or you just you're gonna be like, Tim, the lights do not flicker. Like, what the fuck
I
you
told
talking
Alex
about?
this, and every time Alex texts me, she's like, "These lights are out. Why?" Like, she's like, "I'm like in my car. I'm like in this place right next to my car where I parked my car. The lights just started flickering. Like,
Yeah.
They weren't flickering before." I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't know what to tell you."
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe we're close to breaking through, guys.
So one of the theories why we're seeing so much weird shit like this happen is because the servers are just so packed
Oh.
that they can't keep up with everything that's going on.
You ever watch that episode of Rick and Morty when the aliens put them in a simulation?
No.
And they and Rick's idea is just to overload the simulation, so he just goes up to all the NPCs and just like constantly ask them ridiculous questions, like nonsensical questions. Like, if we keep running while they're doing this, we'll get to the end, and they get to the end of the simulation and just jump out. Because they just overload the server.
Yeah.
Of just nonsense. They just ask NPCs just random questions, and they keep going back and forth until like the server's overloaded, and they just jump out.
We're getting there.
Basically, that's what we are getting there with all the technology. Everyone's like,
Next thing we know, we're gonna jump out and we're gonna be on Mars.
Wait, is
We're
that why
like, son of a
everyone's
bitch, we've been here already.
Is that why everyone's acting like NPCs on TikTok?
probably.
Holy shit.
That's the weirdest.
Holy shit.
Popcorn.
Ice cream.
Bro, that's the weirdest
Woo,
trend ever.
thank you.
And,
Yeah.
and they have thousands of viewers.
They make so much money.
I would like to see Dan
Thousands
do it.
of
I think Dan would be a
viewers.
great one.
I would lose my fucking mind. I can't sit there and do that for that long.
I
can't sit in a room like, ice cream, thank you. Ooh, cowboy, yeah.
After like 10 minutes, like I seen people like huffing it, like they're so out of breath trying to keep.
Did you see
up
the
with
one, the video, the clip with the elephant? It's
No.
over. Like, get this fucking elephant on my face. Ooh, ice cream, thank you. Fucking stop with the fucking elephant on my face. It's so funny. Look it up. Look up the elephant NPC kid. It's great.
Bro, the NPC thing is the weirdest trend on TikTok.
I don't know how
why
people
it's
are into
popular.
it. People are sending money because that's how they do like all the things. They have to send the
I
gifts.
know, but like, it just doesn't. Like, what's appealing about it?
Well, the other
I
thing
remember the first time I saw it, I said, "What the fuck?" Am
I had to
watching?"
I had to watch it because I was very confused. Because
I
feel
clicked
like-
one, and the girl, like the,
Yeah,
the
the
main
main-
one, the one that
yeah,
started,
started the whole
they're
thing.
like 50,000 viewers at the time, just
I don't
rapid
get it.
fire.
I don't get it.
I feel like I'd
Yeah.
go insane.
Bro,
That's what I was doing. I know, like you're making money, but it's-
No joke. I really
can't do
feel
that.
like it. Like, I watch it for like I can't watch it for more than 10 seconds. Like, I feel like it's like an MK Ultra project. You know, what
my
I'm
brain
saying?
just
Like,
can't function. What's going on?
occasionally, like I'm talking, like, "Ooh, ice cream, thank you." It's a joke, but
My head tilts. I do like the
if
dog
you
head
ever
tilt.
do that, I will be very
I
uncomfortable.
need,
then.
I got a
But
hair
then Dan's gonna
straightener.
show you the check. Dan's gonna show you that check and be like,
I still would feel
Gotta do it.
uncomfortable.
Gotta get the hair straightener, some popcorn.
she just go like that. She just holds it out.
Yeah, just pops
Pop-
the
And she's
popcorn,
doing everything
lets-
else. I'm like, what?
Lets it go and then puts another kernel in, and then pops it and
Just
then lets
keeps
it
doing-
go
just
and then
keeps-
puts another kernel in.
Just
and then
keeps
pops
doing
it and lets
everything
it
that
go.
every gift that comes in.
Yeah.
But
Nuts.
it's not just her that does it. There's
No,
a
there's
lot
a lot of
there's
people
so
that are
Yeah,
many
making
because
so much
everyone's like, oh, this person just made this much money.
Just
You know what?
explain the
There's,
appeal.
there's
I don't
thousands
get
of
it.
people viewing it every day
I don't
for
get
hours,
it.
for hours on end.
hours, for
Just
hours.
spending money on it.
And I went to
mind you.
school for engineering, and this is happening.
He could have been doing that.
Could have been doing that.
No, I really feel like it's like a CIA psyop. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's like MK Ultra, like mind control.
Yep.
They're making us
Like-
forget something.
Straight up. You guys ever watch Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
No.
You never watched Clockwork Orange?
Nope.
So you know, like that when they try to mind control him into thinking that violence is bad,
Yeah.
right? So like I feel like that's what it is. Like I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's some
There's,
kind of
there's
mind
some
control.
there's some message behind it that
Yeah.
is fucking.
Clockwork Orange is a great movie, by the way. I highly recommend everyone watching it, unless you're sensitive to certain topics, because it gets really violent in certain. In
Violence bad.
yeah, violence is bad.
Shouldn't
okay?
do it.
You shouldn't
Okay.
do it. Okay?
People get hurt.
Yeah,
You
people
ever-
get hurt.
Wait, speaking of MP, did you see the kid that does it in public, like the
Yes.
Miles Morales one?
Yeah.
I feel like trying. He's like, "No, don't fuck with me. I'll fuck
Yeah.
you up." And then he just goes right back into character. He's like,
Yeah.
"Hi, I'm Miles."
Yeah.
No.
Bro,
does
it's
it-
nuts.
He does it in public.
He
Like,
does it like Times Square.
Yeah.
He's
And, like,
dressed
people-
as Spider-Man. He's like, "Hi, I'm Miles Morales."
Yeah.
And like he acts out everything. It's nuts. But like people walk by and give him shit, and he's
Yeah,
like,
people will be
"Nah."
like, yo, stop being weird, or like, wow, what a weirdo. And he'll go out and be like, yo, I'll beat the fuck out of you. Hi, I'm Miles Morales.
just right back
Shut
to
up.
it. It's
Like,
crazy.
at least that has a break. But the people that do it like in their bedrooms that are just constantly
For
like,
30
ice cream,
minutes.
yum yum yum. Like,
I don't. For 30 minutes, that one girl, like the
Yeah, the
popcorn
yeah, the
girl.
popcorn.
The
Yeah,
she
the
does it
main-
for hours.
I know.
Hours on
Yes.
end. 50,000 viewers.
like
through
3,
the
4
whole
times
thing.
a week.
I think every day.
Every single. I could.
crazy.
No way.
it's crazy.
No
Nuts.
way.
It's so insane.
She's making fucking tens of thousands of dollars
My
every
thing
day.
is,
though.
after that, like you're like just like socializing.
Mentally-
I would be like
mentally
talking to
and-
you, and like I just feel like this is going on in my head the whole time. Like, oh yeah, man, like
No, straight
like
up.
you just develop like
mentally,
Tourette's.
mentally, you're
You just
you're
develop
fucked.
Tourette's. I feel like at that point.
No,
like,
you would probably give yourself like a mild form of Tourette's. Like you would like imagine like you know how in the city like places sell like
Feels like a
flowers and
Black
stuff?
Mirror episode.
Yeah.
Straight up.
you get
Straight
ticks. They what ticks or is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Tick?
you would
like,
get. I think you
Ticks.
would like mentally develop ticks. Like she would walk past one of those places that sell flowers. She'd be like, "Thank you for the roses," and walk
Yeah.
by. She's like,
Yeah.
"Whoa." You know what I'm saying?
Popcorn.
Like,
Sounds exactly a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
it really does sound like
Holy
a Black
shit.
Mirror episode.
That's nuts.
Nuts.
Crazy.
Black
Nice.
Mirror Black Mirror. It's getting more and more real every time.
Yeah, we got the robot dogs.
Yeah, we've had them.
That was
Yeah,
one.
but
That was
but
like
now they're
the-
in public.
That was a
Yeah.
super dark episode.
I haven't seen that one, but
It's called Metalhead.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
they're all dark.
Yeah, but like that one's like
Like
that. Like a lot of them have like a
Very
bittersweet
more,
ending.
Yeah.
but that one's just like pure
Not good.
not good.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is called Man on Fire.
I like
Highly
the
recommend it.
video game one. Did you see that one?
Is that the one where they fuck?
They've had a couple video game ones, but
Yeah.
that's
No,
one.
the one,
that's
the
the
one
one
with like
yeah.
the giant spiders and like if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh no, that's not the one I'm
I
talking
have not
about.
seen that one. No.
That was crazy.
The haunted house one. Yeah.
The
It's
guy's
really
only
good.
alive for like it looks like it's a whole like 30-minute episode or whatever.
It's a whole
44.
hour-long episode, but
And it's
I don't
like-
want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
but- yeah. I'm not gonna ruin it, but I highly.
You can
recommend
ruin
it.
it for me after this
Very good.
episode.
If you look at the episode, it said dude joins a horror movie or something
Yeah.
like that, but like an interactive horror thing.
Yeah.
But- and the new season is pretty good too. The spaceship one is really good.
Mm. Definitely.
I'm watching it.
I watched the new season. Selma Hayek is in it. Shout out Selma Hayek. If she ever wants to come on the show, she's totally allowed to.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Should come and do that off the show too.
This guy.
Anyway,
Bonk.
all right. We
yeah.
time. All right.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Well, talkers, it is time to let us, release some stress. Say some things that might really grind our gears. This episode is called "Catch These Hands."
segment. of the
Segment. I
episode.
know. I realized that as I was doing. I was like, oh, I'll just flow with it. Catch these hands. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Any of you fine guys like to go next? Talkers, gents.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
How the fuck do I word this without sounding like an idiot?
With words.
Yeah, you're probably right. People that are on social media or just in general, not even social media, but like love to portray this image of like loyalty and honor and like nobility and shit like that, and then in real life they're not like that. Because people have been like that relatively recently in my life, and it's actually very fucking annoying because these people will post all day and all night about how this generation is unloyal and they were born in the wrong generation. Eat a fucking dick, bro. You're just like them.
So fake.
That's not even like fake is like a corny word to use to me, but like just people that don't live up to their own standards that they portray. It's the goofiest shit on the planet. You move like a goofy, you are a fucking goofy.
So
Go fuck
hypocritical?
yourself. Yeah, but everyone's hypocritical to a certain extent.
Right.
Yep.
So hypocrite's the wrong word to use. I feel like not being a hypocrite is so difficult. And I don't think it's fair to call yourself a hypocrite because in order to be a hypocrite, you want that person to learn from your mistakes, right? So like, I don't know, I'll use me as an example, right? I'll tell people not to vape because it's bad for you, but I've been vaping for the past 4 years. That's hypocritical
and you
as
sell
fuck. And I sell them. That's even fucking worse, right?
Yeah.
So for me to tell people to not vape is hypocritical, yeah, but I'm telling you to do it to learn from my mistakes. If that makes
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like, with a perfect example, right? I watched this interview with this rapper called Albie Al. He just got home from jail, actually. Shout out Albie Al. He's from Jersey. He's got dope music too. He always said, he's like, yo, you watched me burn my hand on the stove. Why are you gonna go touch the stove? And I thought that was a pretty smart way to put it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you watched me make my mistakes. Why are you going to go do the same thing? He's like, people yell at me all the time saying I'm a hypocrite for telling people to not do this and not do that. But you watched me burn my hand on the stove. Why are you going to go touch it?
That's a good one.
You know? I kind of like that. I kind of like that phrase that he said. So I took that from him. Shout out Albie Al. Go listen to his music. He's dope.
Nice.
Nice. Would you like to go next?
You want me to go?
Yeah.
This week, Bizarre could catch his hands because he tried to pay for his birthday dinner, and
I did.
Oh yeah.
well, utmost respect.
Let us do something nice for you.
Fuck at it.
No.
Thanks.
Let us do something nice.
Shout out everybody that came to my birthday dinner, too. I genuinely appreciate it.
Aw, you're welcome.
It was a good
Thank
time.
you guys for all coming
Good
out.
meat. Good meat
I
in my
didn't even-
mouth.
I didn't even know I knew that many people.
Hey,
and
yo.
I do appreciate
All the
everybody that
boys'
came
meat
out.
was in Tim's mouth.
Hey,
yo.
Fucking yo. Thank you, everybody that came out. I appreciate it. Thank you for Dan for actually paying for me because I wasn't going to put that on everyone else's bill, but Dan refused to allow that to
Shame.
happen. So
What a
thank
guy.
you, Dan. I appreciate it.
What a shame.
What a
And
guy.
everyone ended up paying. And fuck you for everybody that didn't. Y'all don't even listen to the show, so I don't even give a fuck if you hear it. Eat a fucking dick if you made me reserve you and you didn't pull up. Fuck you.
Nice.
I know for a fact everyone that I'm doing that.
Except
I'm
for those
calling
two
out-
people that did actually get.
Except for those two that actually didn't show up and paid me out. Shout out, y'all. He knows I'm not talking to him.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Nice. You got something, Tim?
Yeah, I gotta catch these hands. This goes out to people that when you text them and then they don't answer, then you send another text and they answer that text and they don't answer the other one ever. Yeah, it's talking about you two right here.
I don't feel like you're giving it to yourself too.
Why?
Yeah, you
No,
know.
I'm not. I
You
asked.
definitely-
I said, "Oh, what's the second topic?" No answer. And then I go,
Yeah,
"What
we don't have a
time
second
later?"
topic.
We're going at 8:00.
We don't have a second topic.
Well, that's what I'm
We
saying.
still
But
didn't
no
have a
one
second
answered. No
topic.
one even said anything. You guys you responded to
I was thinking.
8:00.
I was thinking.
I didn't
Yeah.
have an answer. I was also
Just ignored it entirely. You didn't even acknowledge it at all. And then I was just like, Dan, I don't even know if we're coming here at 8. Like I don't. But we start usually like.
Didn't I like it?
Yeah.
Didn't I
No.
like
No.
8 o'clock?
No, you didn't do
No.
anything.
That's a lie.
No.
No, you
That's a
didn't.
lie. I'll prove it to you right
You'll do it right now.
Oh no, I didn't like it. You're right. My bad.
You definitely
He's
do that all
doing
the
it
time, though,
now.
Like.
Tim. No, I can't say that about Tim. Tim just goes back and answers messages from like 8 hours
Yeah,
before.
No, he
I'll
does.
go
Yeah,
through.
Tim will
I'll
scroll
scroll through.
somehow.
Like, thankfully, now with the new updates on iPhones, like you can actually highlight and you can reply, and I'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to do that. Just randomly reply.
Yeah,
to
everyone's
things.
like,
They're
"What
the
are
fuck
you fucking talking about?" And I
Yeah.
saw that they did that purposely for me.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't
Tim
take the
does
time.
go
If
back,
I miss things like 8 hours before, I'll scroll through it if anything important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing.
I'd get FOMO. I get like 100 messages getting out of work. I'm like, I want to.
You answer like the most random things too. It doesn't even have to be like
Yeah.
important.
It's not
Answer.
even like important. Yeah. It could be like a joke,
But-
and Tim will be like,
but
"LMAO."
That's where you'll just miss text and just not answer for hours.
That's my thing. Yeah, yeah. That's
I
exactly.
go
tend
to
to be
the
pretty
second
good at answering.
My thing is because like when people
And to be fair, I did say before 8 o'clock on Wednesday, so I did confirm the time already. The time was
it was
already
a few days
confirmed.
ago,
So,
new day.
and I was late. So
Tim was actually the first one here.
I was.
that's
Believe
impressive.
that. Believe that.
That was impressive. Good for
Thank
you,
you, thank
Tim.
you. Trying.
I pulled over and I said, "There's no way that's."
I'll let
fucking
you do
Tim's
the
car."
intro next week.
Nah, don't threaten me.
I said, "There's no way that's fucking Tim's car."
Yeah, I
son of a-
was. Anyway, can I wrap it up?
Go ahead.
Wrap it before I tap it. I hope that
Always.
everybody had a wonderful, wonderful episode with us on this 135th episode. And I hope everyone remembers to follow, share, like everything that Dan said in the media mark. And I hope everybody at this point remembers to feed their goldfish.
And fucking shoulder.
Always remember to pay your fucking producer.
A skr.